talk about if you're really ready to make your first steps towards being a supporter of high school tennis. Maybe you want to start coaching a team or being a volunteer coach. You've seen the light, and now all of a sudden you realize that it is important and you want to take those first steps. As a club pro or an independent pro or what have you, you want to approach high school tennis. Dave, where do you start?
Don't burn your bridges. I mean, so many pros don't recognize the value of the high school coach in their area. This could be a great opportunity for pros to get more students, obviously, if that's their goal, by supporting the high school coach and their team. So I would, first of all, if you're going to be involved in the high school program, reach out, either if you're an assistant, if you're a head coach, get together with your staff, whether you have a parent or assistant or your captains, as we talked about in previous videos. You need to communicate where this team's going. So, and have a plan. If you don't have a plan, it's sort of the famous saying, not planning to succeed, you're planning to fail. And you as a coach, you as an assistant need to communicate very distinct program ideas that you want to achieve in your program.
Yes, that's another General Patton quote, by the way.
Is it? I couldn't remember.
Yes. I would say you can do practical things. Like if you have some gently used teaching balls that you are done with and they're still fine. I mean, don't send a bunch of dead balls to the high school, right? They still have some life to them and the kids can use them for serving at least or whatever. Wrap up, last season's tennis balls or last week's or whatever they are, and take them to the high school coach and go to them. If you're going to support the program, go to them and treat them like an equal, and go with no ulterior motive. Go to help them. And you might even open it up and just say, hey, what can I do? Can I get you a case of brand new balls? Can I help your kids get some used rackets? Would you like me to show up and watch matches and tell you what I see? So you tell me what we can do.
Good.
And don't get frustrated if you reach out to 8 tennis coaches in your area. 4 or 5 of them never call you back.
Right.
2 of them give you not a lot of enthusiasm, and 1 sort of reluctantly says, yeah, we could use some help. Help that one. Start with 1. It's a success. It's infinitesimally more than 0.
Yep.
So start where you are. Do what you can with what you have.
And if you are a head coach, reach out to your local clubs. If you have hopefully some programs that are either at clubs or even resorts, and start making that network connection. Because those people, if you reach out and really show enthusiasm for their program, they're going to be more incentivized to help your program. It's a win-win. I've ran into so many coaches and pros who don't look at it as a win-win. They look at it as competition. My kids are over here. I'm not going to let them associate with you. That does not help the kids. And make sure your goal is to help your players, the players in your community. They may not be your players that are training your club if you're a club pro. But if you show personal, sincere engagement, and I care about you, I don't care if you play for me or not, I care about you. I, as a coach, ironically, have great relationships with my competitive players from other schools.
Yeah.
I'm retired, because I applauded them achieving either great wins or a great match, whatever, because now they look at me going, wow, he's not a butt like a lot of people may think. He cares about me. I'm not even one of his players.
Yeah, it might require some humility. Somebody might need to apologize. Hey, I'm sorry I've been so standoffish, but I really would like to work with you. Hey, if one apology or one act of forgiveness or just forgiving people who haven't even asked for it. That could be the thing that opens up the floodgates. But because I know that there are a lot of these places where there seem to be like a stronghold of bad relationships. So be the first one to make the first move to try to break that down. And you know, not all of it is magically solved immediately. So that's it for this one, and we're going to see you in the next one. Ready? Go.